I think when it comes to grief, it's universal. You're either experiencing it or you're going to experience. We are going to grieve or we are going to be grieved. And so I think we really need more outlets to be able to discuss mortality in a way that's open and transparent. It's something that people don't like to talk about. It's something that kind of only gets reserved for, funerals. And
you know what's fascinating to me?
There's also a lot of stigma. I see like the connection between mental health, like you talk about, and what you do too. Like I see it in the comments. Every time we have someone on, and there's a believer, then I see people attacking the believer. Like there's such a stigma to what you do, or even people that believe in what you do.
Yes. And it's frustrating because the people I help, I am there to help. And to see the people I help get attacked for the work that I'm doing, that really hurts. So I try to really protect the people.
Has it gotten dangerous for you? I would imagine, because people are crazy right now.
There are some
And I don't want you to ignite something or trigger somebody, but what I'm saying is, if you were my kid, I would be concerned.
Well, with what I do being ideological in a world that's increasingly divisive, I think that's a natural concern. If anything, you deal more with, at these live shows, people being very enthusiastic to get a reading, and then they'll come up to the mic, and then you'll have people fighting to try to get a message. And they're like, this reading's for me. And the other people will be like, no, this reading's for me. I went to Florida and it just turned into people beating each other up.
Brawl?
So yeah, it's more we just try to keep the audience settled.
It's my turn and they shoot the guy who's trying to take the mic, and then you read
and bring it
the dead guy. Fact, it was he's saying it was his turn. That's what I'm getting.
Terrible.
He's saying it was his turn.
We're going to put you up on the show and have you do warm-up comedy.
Do you have a warm-up act? Is there an act?
No, I need
How long do you do?
I could get a golden retriever maybe to start clapping. It's usually about an hour and 30, so 90 minutes. I'm bad at math. Yeah.
You're bad at math. You can talk to the dead.
Well, hey, you can't get it all in one lifetime.
Are tickets expensive?
I think $25 starting generally, and then they can go up into the more expensive ones, but it just depends on where you sit.
So that's that guy that came to the... Oh, here he is again. 20%.
20% is coming.
20%.
Yeah, it's an hour and 40 to an hour and 50 minutes.
You know nothing.
Let him talk. He's pitching.
$25 is a good price, but I think they usually start at about 50.
Okay, all right.
$25 would be a good price if it were accurate.
Yeah.
Not for us, though.
It's usually about 50. And how do you know that? Because 10 of that is yours.
The percentage.
I love that.
One of the things
you hear voices from the other side, and it's your agent.
And they don't know math. The other side, they do nothing about math.
Yes.
The cool thing is no matter where you sit at a live show, it's equal opportunity. So I don't want to piss off the people in the front row, right? But the bottom line is most people get read in the very back. The people I can't even see sometimes. There's times where the lighting situations are so bad, I'm just working completely blind and just relaying what's coming through to somebody in the nose.
What is the most embarrassing place that, I would imagine, if you go to a public restroom and you're in a stall and a guy sits down in the next...
Excuse me, I have someone coming through.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. I was in a dispensary once when I first got my first show. And I walked in, and everyone was like, "Oh, hey, man, how you doing? Can we get a group photo to promote the dispensary?" I was like, "Sure." I don't know how 20% is going to feel about this over here, but we're, so I took the picture, and weed is fine, of course, but
it is.
Yeah, you never know. Going into it, you get put in these kind of unique positions where you're like, "How is this going to register to people?"
You're not Disney, buddy.
I see. That's what I think.
That was a little goofy right there.
I am.